what you just saw is something that so many persons come in contact with every day. They are plastics. They can be in different forms. They can be your mineral bottles, your freshwater bottles, your biscuits wrappings, plastics and nylon bag they give to you in the markets when you make a purchase. All of these are different forms of plastics and many more. They serve different purpose for our own good, but the problem is the way we dispose them. Yes, when we dispose these plastics wrongly or throw them away carelessly on our streets, in our drainages, and into the oceans, what do? They still find their way back to our health and remain in our planet for a very long time. According to a study in the year 2017, it proved that plastics, when they are disposed wrongly, they don't just disappear. They take about 400 years before they break down completely. And during that time, when you dispose them wrongly, they can find their way to the drainage system and block the drainage system. Some of them cause flooding and even destroy our soil quality. Animals are also at risk when we dispose these plastics poorly, especially our fishes, our livestock, even our birds. If you see how a goat struggles when it swallows plastic, you really feel for them. What of the fishes? You go to the market, you purchase a fish. Some of them died while struggling with tiny particles of plastics. And when they eat them, they die painfully. What of people that burn plastic thinking that they've gotten rid of these plastics? You've really not. When you burn these plastics, you release dangerous gases like dioxins, furans, carbon monoxide. And these gases, I tell you, they are very poisonous to your health. In fact, they are silent killers because they pollute the air we breathe in. And what happens? They pass and go and settle in your lungs. Yes, and long-term exposure to these gases can lead to asthma. They can lead to lung disease, hormonal disorders, and even cancer. So that simple act of burning or dumping plastic is poisoning our future. We can actually do better. Research proves it that plastics break down into microplastics, tiny pieces that end up in our drinking water and our food. Recent studies show that an average person consumes about a credit card's worth of plastic every week. Wow! Imagine eating plastics without knowing it. This can cause you stomach problems, can cause you hormonal imbalance and long-term health risk. But we can actually do better. How? We can do better by reducing single-use plastics. We can reuse and recycle what we can, properly disposing of waste and supporting cleanup campaigns. Yes, the cleanup campaign is not for a particular individual. We should support and whenever we can engage in those campaigns. In your streets, in the neighborhood, in your business areas, do you support or engage in cleanup campaigns? These acts are very, very important. Together, we can protect our planet and our health from the plastic crisis. Remember, in the first place, the earth never needed plastics. We humans manufactured plastics for our own use. So, for that reason, let's keep the earth clean for our own good and for our generations to come.